Welcome to the 2023 Maria and Sam Miller Nursing Excellence Awards Ceremony.
Hello and welcome to our celebration of nursing excellence. Today, we honor some of our most talented and dedicated nurses. Each of you has made Cleveland Clinic very proud. Throughout our global system, nursing is the mainstay of consistent, reliable care. On our multidisciplinary teams, you set the tone for delivering the best possible service. Your patients and fellow caregivers notice your hard work every day. In the community, many friends of Cleveland Clinic also hold our nurses in high regard. Maria Miller and her late husband Sam have always been your champions. They made a generous gift to create this award program and celebrate your contributions. There is a wide variety of recognition, from nursing research to lifetime achievements. What all winners have in common is that you continue to develop, grow, and move nursing forward. Congratulations to each of our award honorees. You have set the highest standards while fulfilling our mission. I'm grateful for your leadership and support. I will now hand the program over to Meredith Fox, Executive Chief Nursing Officer at Cleveland Clinic.
Thank you, Dr. Mihaljevic. Your admiration for the nursing profession means so much to our Cleveland Clinic nursing team. This ceremony is our nursing organization's most regarded. A Nursing Excellence Award is the highest honor one may receive as a Cleveland Clinic nurse. Across the globe, Cleveland Clinic has nearly 35,000 nursing caregivers, and of those, more than 19,000 are registered nurses. Every day, our nurses positively affect people's lives by providing knowledgeable support for patients and their families. They combine their love of caregiving with their knowledge of health and science to ensure the best experiences and outcomes possible. As you will see throughout our ceremony, those who receive a Nursing Excellence Award are the best of the best. They are passionate about caring for Cleveland Clinic's communities. They value their professional practice and honor their commitment to care with compassion, empathy, and integrity. They continuously learn and apply their intellectual knowledge. They share their expertise with others, ensuring that our caregiving teams are the best they can be, and that patients are always at the center of everything we do. They challenge themselves and push boundaries. They go above and beyond what is expected. Nursing Excellence Awards recipients are exceptional and inspiring, and they are a rare find. Each nurse who receives an award is nominated by a fellow caregiver, colleague, or patient. For our 2023 program, we received more than 700 nominations, and of all of those, only 40 nurses were chosen for this prestigious recognition. Our 2023 Nursing Excellence Award recipients truly stand in a class of their own, and I'm honored to join you as we lift them up in celebration. Our program begins with a tribute to the late Mr. Sam Miller and his wife, Mrs. Maria Miller. As Dr. Mihaljevic mentioned, Mrs. and Mr. Miller have generously supported Cleveland Clinic Nursing for many years, endowing our Excellence Awards program in 2012. Our gratitude for them runs deep, and this video offers a little insight into their love for nurses.
Believe it or not, you mean a lot to me personally. You mean a lot to each other. For you are, as far as I'm concerned, the veritable angels in this community. When a patient comes in, you don't know anything about him or her, and yet you reach out immediately to this individual with the same care, regard, generosity, and empathy we normally reserve for those closest to us. You have helped make the Cleveland Clinic into one of the greatest hospitals and institutions, not in America, not in the Western Hemisphere, but all over the world. Someday, after enough DNA tests, they will discover the gene in the nurse that makes you walking hearts, perennial conscience, and empathetic human beings. And when they do, they will look for this gene in all humanity, and we will have found the answer to peace and no more wars forever.
We begin tonight's awards presentation with the Samuel H. Miller Art of Nursing Award, presented in appreciation of clinical nurses who promote and support healing for patients, families, and colleagues with compassion and empathy.
Jenny Bautista, Cleveland Clinic London. Jenny joined Cleveland Clinic London 4 years ago as a clinical nurse educator and was an invaluable team member in the hospital's opening. The 26-year nursing veteran helped create Cleveland Clinic London's Simulation Center and clinical training scenarios and has developed numerous training programs for nurses.
Alyssa Servar, Avon Hospital. Alyssa has been a nurse for more than a decade, joining the team at Avon Hospital when it opened in 2016. She is a clinical nurse on a medical surgical telemetry unit. Alyssa partnered with the critical care team on a rapid response project and helped develop her unit's acuity scoring tool.
Ashley Collins, Cleveland Clinic Main Campus. Ashley has been a clinical nurse on the neurological ICU at Main Campus since becoming a nurse 5 years ago. She is dedicated to quality improvement and has led projects to standardize orientation for preceptors, enhance the orientation process on her unit, and improve end-of-life care.
Marilyn M. Krisafi, Lutheran Hospital. Marilyn was a critical care nurse at Cleveland Clinic in the early 1990s, then pursued a career in law. She returned to nursing as a behavioral health float nurse at Lutheran Hospital 4 years ago, where she is proud to help patients heal and experience the world as good again.
Emma DeFreitas, Cleveland Clinic Abu Dhabi. Emma joined Cleveland Clinic Abu Dhabi 8 years ago and currently works as a clinical nurse in the Movement Disorder Service Line in the Neurology Ambulatory Clinic. Emma previously served as a chair of the Ambulatory Clinic's Unit-Based Council and won the hospital's Safety Champion Award in 2019.
Darlene T. Fort, Hillcrest Hospital. Darlene has been a nurse for 17 years and now serves as a clinical nurse and nurse preceptor in surgical services at Hillcrest Hospital. As a caregiver in the operating room, she connects with patients using compassion and empathy to help alleviate their stress prior to surgery.
Tricia Hazeltine, Cleveland Clinic Martin North Hospital. Tricia became a nurse 17 years ago after 2 decades in hospitality management. For the past 7 years, she has worked as a perioperative clinical nurse at Cleveland Clinic Martin North Hospital. She is board certified in vascular access and skilled in PICC line, midline, and ultrasound-guided IV insertion.
Nancy Hodge, South Point Hospital. A 35-year nursing veteran, Nancy worked at Euclid Hospital prior to transferring to South Point in 2015. As an assistant nurse manager in the ICU, Nancy serves on several committees and leads the sepsis, mobility, and Wake Up and Breathe initiatives.
Hannah Jacobs, Cleveland Clinic Union Hospital. A nurse for 11 years, Hannah joined the Labor and Delivery Unit at Cleveland Clinic Union Hospital in 2015, where she is currently Assistant Nurse Manager of Obstetrics and a childbirth educator. She facilitates the unit's perinatal bereavement program and is a resource nurse for the Empower program.
Leah Camp, Cleveland Clinic Akron General. Leah has been a nurse for 25 years. As a clinical nurse on a medical surgical unit at Cleveland Clinic Akron General for the past 4 years, she enjoys connecting with patients and educating them about their health conditions. Leah chairs the hospital's Nurse Practice Council and her unit-based council.
Thomas Kavanaugh, Cleveland Clinic Indian River Hospital. Thomas has spent his entire 13-year nursing career on an oncology unit at Cleveland Clinic Indian River Hospital. He is proud to work with an incredible team, helping navigate care for patients and their families as they battle cancer.
Jacqueline Michael, Fairview Hospital. Jacqueline has been a clinical nurse on a medical surgical oncology unit at Fairview Hospital since becoming a nurse a decade ago. She is Nurse Practice Council representative for her unit, chair of Fairview Hospital's Relationship-Based Care Committee, and participated in Cleveland Clinic's Magnus Experience.
Patricia Palcisco, Marymount Hospital. Patricia has been at Marymount Hospital for 28 years and currently serves as a clinical nurse on the Medical Surgical Telemetry Unit. She has participated in the Magnus Experience and the Moral Spaces Nursing Education Program and was instrumental in her unit earning the PRISM Award from the Academy of Medical Surgical Nurses.
Elaine Ferrero Pardo, Weston Hospital. Elaine is a 12-year nursing veteran who has spent the past 3 years as a clinical nurse on a medical surgical oncology unit at Weston Hospital. As a certified medical surgical registered nurse with a chemotherapy immunotherapy certificate, she strives to care for patients as if they were her family members.
Michelle Payne, Glen Bay Ashtabula County Medical Center. Michelle joined the Ashtabula County Medical Center's Glen Bay Alcohol and Drug Treatment Center 17 years ago after earning her nursing degree. She is proud to support the community and help patients recover from addiction. She says the care she and her colleagues provide patients and their families is truly life-changing.
Stephanie Probonik, Medina Hospital. Stephanie has been a clinical nurse on a medical surgical unit at Medina Hospital for most of her 10-year nursing career. She is a new graduate nurse preceptor and magnet escort. Stephanie says her goal when she walks into Medina Hospital each day is to provide world-class care.
Vincent Trussoni, Cleveland Clinic Main Campus. Vincent has spent his 6-year nursing career as a clinical nurse in the Specialty Transplant Unit at Cleveland Clinic Main Campus. He is also chair of the hospital's CNO Roundtable. Vincent says nothing provides him more satisfaction than helping patients on their journey to recovery.
Congratulations to all of our Samuel H. Miller Art of Nursing Award recipients. Your compassion and empathy are a true testament to putting patients first.
Our professional practice model helps nurses throughout the enterprise understand what we stand for, what's important to us, and where our goals are over time.
It's the roadmap. It's our values in action.
All of these pieces come together and help our nurses be the very best they can be.
It has now become part of our DNA as we are the Nursing Institute.
Quality and safety is absolutely essential. Not only is it best for our patients, but it really fills our cup as well to know that we're able to provide this type of care. We like to guide nursing practice. So we write policies, guidelines, in what we know is best. That's one of the things that makes me most proud to be a caregiver here, is that you're supported to make sure our patients remain safe and our fellow caregivers remain safe.
Relationship-based culture is so grounded in what it means to be a nurse. It's on the tenets of health, well-being, empathy. We move from just doing the tasks of nursing to actually relating to our patients and families, our interprofessional colleagues, and each other. When patients enter either our clinics or our hospitals, they're in one of the most vulnerable positions they've probably ever been in their life. There is nothing more inspiring than a nurse that kind of recognizes that.
Professional practice is what nurses bring to our practice. Their skills, their talents, their abilities, their expertise. Professional development builds on that, and it starts the very first day that a nurse joins the Cleveland Clinic. There is a path for courses in leadership and opportunities to learn and grow and constantly develop. This helps nurses practice at the top of their license with their expertise and ultimately to have the best outcomes for the patient. It is really the epitome of lifelong learning.
We want nurses to participate in research, evidence-based practice, or innovation. Every nurse should be thinking creatively, should be thinking about what are those issues, those problems that they encounter day in and day out, and they should be sharing that with us so that we can help them be part of the solutions. We want to set that tone. We want to be the movers and shakers who figure out that something needs to change, and then we want to share it with the rest of the world so we could help others in the nursing profession do better for our patients.
One of the greatest pieces about the professional practice model here at the Cleveland Clinic is that it is ours. It was developed by our nurses. Everybody comes wanting to do their very best, and this professional practice model supports them in doing that.
It's important for every nurse to raise their voice because that's how we make change happen. That's how we become better.
We deliver something here that is unique.
We are the largest group of caregivers within the organization, which makes us a very strong force and really puts us in such a great position to lead.
There's no greater place to be a nurse.
The first Professional Practice Model Award is for relationship-based culture and is presented in recognition of clinical nurses who have significantly contributed to the promotion and support of healing environments for patients, families, and colleagues. The 2023 honorees are
Christine Joy Gozum, Cleveland Clinic, Abu Dhabi. Christine, who has been a nurse for 13 years, joined Cleveland Clinic, Abu Dhabi as a clinical nurse in the post-anesthesia care unit 6 years ago. She is a member of the Professional Regulation Commission and the Emirates Nursing Association. She says providing compassionate care creates a sense of fulfillment.
Justin Pierce, Cleveland Clinic main campus. Justin began his Cleveland Clinic career as a paramedic. He earned his nursing degree 6 years ago and became mobile stroke coordinator for critical care transport in 2019. Justin is also a federal nurse specialist on the Ohio One Disaster Medical Assistance Team and a recipient of a COVID-19 Pandemic Civilian Medal.
Thank you, Christine and Justin, for your commitment to providing a healing environment to all the patients you serve.
The Professional Practice Model Award for Professional Practice and Development is presented in recognition of nurses committed to professional development and advancing the education of patients, families, communities, and colleagues. The 2023 honorees are
Leslie Plantenberg, Cleveland Clinic, Indian River Hospital. Leslie has spent her 15-year nursing career at Cleveland Clinic, Indian River Hospital, where she is currently a nursing professional development specialist for the ICU and emergency department. Leslie is a nurse champion for the hospital's CLABSI initiative and a member of the ICU's Shared Governance and Patient Safety and Quality Council.
Jessin Jones El Rebelbos, Cleveland Clinic, Abu Dhabi. A nurse for 10 years, Jessin joined Cleveland Clinic Abu Dhabi 7 years ago as a clinical nurse in PrEP recovery and the PACU. He is a preceptor and a member of the Unit-Based Council's Practice Gap Committee. Jessin is grateful for the opportunity to take on roles in education and shared governance in addition to patient care.
Thank you, Leslie and Jessin, for your dedication to professional development and education.
The Professional Practice Model Award for Quality and Safety is presented in recognition of nurses who are deeply committed to quality care and patient safety. The 2023 honorees are
Madeline Belak, Fairview Hospital. Madeline graduated from nursing school in 2017 and became a clinical nurse at Fairview Hospital's NICU 4 years ago. She created the unit's admission cart, facilitated the golden hour process for micro-preemie admissions, and helped update the NICU's orientation process. Madeline is currently working on a bathing protocol to help improve skin care.
Beth Polterek, Avon Hospital. A veteran nurse of 29 years, Beth is currently Nursing Quality Magnet Program Manager at Avon Hospital, where she spearheaded the hospital's initial magnet designation in 2022. She has been involved in initiatives to reduce falls, CAUTI, and CLABSI, and co-authored a journal article on the development of a post-fall template to improve provider documentation.
Thank you, Madeline and Beth, for your unwavering dedication to quality and safety.
The Professional Practice Model Award for Research, Evidence-Based Practice, and Innovation is presented in recognition of nurses dedicated to the promotion of evidence-based practice and nursing research.
Michelle Dobnikar, Fairview Hospital. Michelle has devoted her 18-year nursing career to neonatal intensive care. As an assistant nurse manager in the NICU, she has helped develop nursing tools and reference and orientation guides. Michelle is also an instructor for the Stable Neonatal Education Program and the Neonatal Resuscitation Program.
Emily Slonick, Hillcrest Hospital. Emily began her 7-year nursing career at other health systems before joining Hillcrest Hospital 3 years ago. She became a research nurse in oncology last year and collaborates with the clinical research coordinator, infusion team, physicians, and radiation oncology to provide the best possible care for patients.
Thank you, Michelle and Emily, for leading by example in promoting evidence-based practice and nursing research.
Congratulations to all of our 2023 Professional Practice Model Award recipients.
When we think about healthcare and the work that our nurses do, it's hard to imagine a role more closely tied to what the patient experiences. Our nurses see opportunities to make things better every single day. Nate Hurl loved making things better, but he wasn't somebody who felt the need to do it himself. He loved making things better through other people. I don't know of an individual who's been more impactful outside of the Nursing Institute to the way nurses think and practice than Nate. And I can't imagine a better way to honor Nate's memory than to memorialize him in this award. The work that Nate did, either himself or through our continuous improvement team, really empowered nursing to do what they always wanted to do anyway, which is make the care better for patients. And my hope is that others remember that commitment to improvement, and really I would say a commitment to each other in their own work. We really have an opportunity to magnify the impact of the work we can do, the impact of our skills, of our passion for making things better, when we can ignite that same passion and spark in other caregivers. So my hope is that the recipient of the Nathan Hurl Award really sees herself or himself as not just an improver, but really an agent of change to affect spreading this culture and fostering improvement everywhere.
The Nathan Hurl Award for Continuous Improvement in Nursing is presented in recognition of excellence in the pursuit of process improvements through continuous innovation. The award honors a nurse for demonstrating the key attributes of integrity, respect, teamwork, accountability, and the drive to improve. The 2023 honoree is
Brenda Brooks, Westlake Medical Campus. Brenda, who has been a nurse for 15 years, is ambulatory RM team lead at the Westlake Medical Campus. She is committed to the Kaizen process and has submitted several ideas that were implemented to reduce patient falls and medication errors. Brenda is a member of numerous committees and is an Aspire Nurse Scholars Program mentor.
Thank you, Brenda, for your commitment to improving care for patients. And congratulations on being this year's Nathan Hurl Continuous Improvement Award recipient.
The Nancy M. Albert Nursing Research Excellence Award. This award honors one nurse each year for raising awareness of the value of evidence-based practices rooted in research. The honoree encourages nurses to think innovatively, develop research questions, conduct research, disseminate findings, and translate them into practice. The 2023 honoree is
Andrew Callahan, Cleveland Clinic Main Campus. Andrew has been a clinical nurse since 2016 and assistant nurse manager on a medical surgical telemetry unit at Main Campus for 2 years. He was lead investigator on a study that revealed ultrasound use, along with patient and caregiver characteristics, were important predictors of first attempt and overall peripheral IV access.
Congratulations to Andrew, this year's Nancy M. Albert Nursing Research Excellence Award recipient. Thank you for your service and commitment to Cleveland Clinic.
Our next award of the evening is the Carolyn Niemann APRN Excellence Award. This award is presented in recognition of excellence in clinical care, support, and promotion of the APRN role and interdisciplinary collaboration. The 2023 honorees are
Kathleen A. Trepepi-Bova, Euclid Hospital. Kathleen has been a nurse at Cleveland Clinic for 38 years. As clinical nurse specialist at Euclid Hospital, she advances the expertise of clinical nurses, encourages nursing research, and advocates for evidence-based practices. Kathleen has participated in several research projects, the most recent of which focused on nurse retention.
Catherine Wilner, Fairview Hospital. Catherine began her nursing career in 2010 at Fairview Hospital, where she now works as a colorectal surgery nurse practitioner. Among her accomplishments, Catherine started a patient-based volunteer program to assist the cohorted colorectal surgery unit and aided in Fairview's journey to become a national accreditation program for rectal cancer.
Congratulations to Kathleen and Catherine, this year's Carolyn Niemann APRN Excellence Award recipients. Thank you for your service and commitment to Cleveland Clinic.
Hello. Listening to the stories of these exceptional nurses fills me with immense pride. These are the nurses that others aspire to be. When you see them in action, you see the true meaning of what it is to be a nurse. Many will say that to be a nurse is both an art and a science, the perfect combination of heart and mind. The soul of a nurse longs to help people. Thus, the essence of nursing is and always will be compassionately caring for others. At the same time, doing so requires great skill and knowledge. Nursing is a highly specialized profession that is constantly evolving to address the needs of society. And healthcare today is incredibly complex. Hospitals are caring for more patients than ever before. The volume of activity that occurs in a 24-hour period is tremendous. Teams work closely together to coordinate care for every patient, but the nurse is the caregiver who holds a patient's healthcare journey together. Across the entire patient experience, and wherever there is someone in need of care, nurses think critically, act quickly, and use their best judgment to ensure that evidence-based, data-driven care that considers the whole person. To be a good nurse is impressive, but to be an excellent nurse, that is almost impossible. Award recipients, you have shown us what is possible. You are more than competent to handle today's healthcare complexities. You are excelling in your careers. You are role models for your colleagues. You are indispensable to our caregiving teams. The profession of nursing is enhanced because of you, and Cleveland Clinic is stronger because of you. Our patients and communities receive the best healthcare because of you. Thank you. You are most deserving of this honor, and you have my deepest congratulations. We will now begin recognition of our coveted Lifetime Achievement Award recipients, while also hearing some reflections from past Lifetime Achievement honorees.
Our final awards for the evening are the Lifetime Achievement Awards, presented to nurses in recognition of a career that has demonstrated exceptional achievement in advancing nursing practice, improving patient outcomes, enhancing work environments, and promoting multidisciplinary teamwork. The 2023 Lifetime Achievement honorees are
Maureen Ackerman, 39-year nursing career, Hillcrest Hospital. Maureen has worked in numerous areas during her nursing career, including critical care, the emergency department, same-day surgery, and interventional radiology. As the current RN clinical coordinator in the breast center at Hillcrest Hospital, she feels privileged to coordinate care and ease the burden of cancer treatment for patients. In all her roles, Maureen has embraced advancements in healthcare and fostered teamwork with fellow caregivers.
Robert R. Dennis, 36-year nursing career, Mercy Hospital. Robert has spent his entire nursing career as a clinical nurse in the operating room at Mercy Hospital. He is skilled at both the circulating and scrub role in all the procedures performed there in 16 specialty areas. Open to innovation, Robert is always willing to learn about new procedures and technologies, then teach them to other clinical nurses. His calm demeanor and strong organizational skills are an asset in the fast-paced OR environment.
Annie Fitz, 40-year nursing career, Lutheran Hospital. Annie is an integral thread in the fabric of nursing at Lutheran Hospital. As Nursing Quality Program Manager, she drives excellence through mastery of nursing processes and outcomes data. She led the hospital to its first Magnet designation in 2021. Annie has participated in many podium and poster presentations locally, statewide, and nationally on nursing quality, business acumen, professional development, and other topics.
A nurse has to stay in the moment. You have to see everything that's going on in that moment. I know we're always thinking about the next step, or you got to stay in that moment with whoever's in that room with you. Nowadays, I feel like maybe we have a stronger sense of community, and that people look at us differently and admire where we've come throughout all these years. Everything falls back on the nurse, and that's okay, because I want to be in charge and make sure all of everything falls back on me. You can count on us. We will get it done. I think nurses take on a lot. I think their shoulders are very big, and the weight of the world sometimes comes down on us. And I think they're just the strongest group of people ever, the strongest profession you could find, because little challenges, and when we will overcome them all. That's okay, we got this.
The next 3 2023 Lifetime Achievement Award honorees are
Ruth Ann Gavrilescu, 40-year nursing career, Cleveland Clinic West Submarket. Ruth Ann knew she wanted to be a nurse after volunteering as a candy striper at Fairview Hospital. She has been a valued member of the profession and currently serves as Senior Director of Ambulatory Nursing for the West Submarket. A pioneer in ambulatory nursing, Ruth Ann has been instrumental in developing evidence-based guidelines and new care models to recruit and retain caregivers. She is a positive role model and a strong nurse leader.
Deborah Madden, 42-year nursing career, Cleveland Clinic, Indian River Hospital. Deborah followed in her mother's footsteps when she became a nurse. She has spent the past 32 years as a clinical nurse on the Intermediate Cardiac Care Unit at Cleveland Clinic, Indian River. Deborah consistently delivers exceptional patient care, prioritizes safety and quality, and advocates for process improvements. She mentors other caregivers on the unit, sharing her wealth of knowledge. Colleagues say Deborah represents the nurse they aspire to be.
Patricia Sasek, 39-year nursing career, Lutheran Hospital. Patricia has been a nurse with the OR team at Lutheran Hospital for 19 years. She is praised by colleagues for her strong work ethic, kindness, compassion, and empathy. Patricia excels at addressing patient concerns and reassuring nervous patients prior to surgery. Through the years, she has mentored new nurses on how to properly circulate through the OR.
You can't be in this job and not learn. You may not learn every day, but you learn something every year, every month. And updates and medication force you, but you don't just learn that stuff. You learn how to be a human. You learn how to be a better person. You can lose the battle but still win with the patients because you've helped them be comfortable. And I don't mean just from medication standpoint. You have to have some component of empathy. You have to be able to care. The other stuff you can learn. Empathy is a gift.
The next 3 2023 Lifetime Achievement Award honorees are
Kathy Schneider, 45-year nursing career, Hillcrest Hospital. Kathy retired from nursing in February and joined Hillcrest Hospital's observation unit as part of Cleveland Clinic's Nightingale program. During her career, she worked on many units, including orthopedics, neurology, and surgical units. And she served as a diabetes mentor and vascular access resource nurse. Kathy is a superb clinician, positive role model for other nurses, and dedicated advocate for patients and their families.
Wendy Simmons, 30-year nursing career, Cleveland Clinic Ambulatory Surgery Centers. Wendy is a nursing veteran who moved to the ambulatory setting in 1999. As nursing director of ambulatory surgical nursing for the past 7 years, she has been instrumental in standardizing nursing care across Cleveland Clinic's ambulatory surgery centers. She is a nationally recognized expert on ambulatory surgery and has delivered many presentations on the subject. Thanks to her exceptional leadership and strategic thinking skills, Wendy is frequently sought after by peers to serve as a mentor.
Susan O. Vickers, 38-year nursing career, Hillcrest Hospital. Susan has been a nurse working in chronic care at Hillcrest Hospital for the past 18 years. Colleagues praise Susan's ability to work with patients to make lifestyle changes that impact their health and well-being. She is a member of the Chronic Care Shared Governance Committee and serves as a Magnet champion. Committed to educating the next generation of nurses, Susan precepts new nurses and mentors peers in the anticoagulation therapy program.
Keep the patient well informed. I think it's great when they do this plan of care visits because then the patient, the nurse, and the doctor are on the same page. I think you should be kind to each other, be true to the profession, be true to yourself, be true to your family. Please be true to your peers. We need each other to survive, to meet our goals, and to accomplish all of the tasks that we have to do.
The final 2 2023 Lifetime Achievement Award honorees are
Sue Wilson, 44-year nursing career, Cleveland Clinic main campus. Sue has worked across the United States and to Japan during her nursing career. As nurse manager of the Surgical Intensive Care Unit at main campus for the past 18 years, she champions patient safety and clinical advancements. Sue is a trailblazer in intensive care who has disseminated her knowledge through many poster and podium presentations and 2 publications. Peers say she is an exceptional leader, nurse, and colleague.
Colleen Wisniewski, 36-year nursing career, South Point Hospital. Colleen has spent the majority of her nursing career in surgical services at several Cleveland Clinic hospitals. She is currently Director of Nursing Surgical Services at South Point Hospital and chairs the Enterprise Surgical Services Affinity Group. Colleen is adept at bridging communication between nurses and surgeons. Through the years, she collaborated with physicians when new service lines were introduced, including brachytherapy and minimally invasive gynecological services.
Congratulations to all of our Lifetime Achievement Award recipients, and thank you for your astonishing combined 429 years of service in nursing.
This has been an amazing celebration. I am personally inspired by this year's awards recipients and offer my sincerest congratulations to each of you. It's true that the work of a nurse can be hard, but this is a profession of passion that offers great reward. I hope you treasure this moment as a rewarding one and know that you are valued and appreciated. In closing, we have one more story to share with you, and it's truly touching. Not only does it paint a picture of the power of teamwork and collaboration in healthcare, it shines a light on the incredible impact caregiving teams have on patients and their families, showcasing why nurses and other healthcare professionals choose to do what we do every day.
The ambulance had come to take her to the hospital. She was unresponsive. The last thing that she ever said to me is, "I'm sorry, Mommy. I love you." And after that, she flatlined 3 times. The nurses told me, "Go ahead and just make funeral arrangements." And God answered our prayers because Cleveland came with a life flight.
ECMO is a challenging device to deal with at the bedside by itself. Moving it is even more challenging. There's a lot of pre-planning before we even leave the clinic. These patients are very, very sick, and to be able to move that patient successfully, keep them stable in transport, and then get them to the best possible place that can continue to manage that patient in the long term is a really proud moment.
When we got the call that she was coming, it was one of those feelings of we have to do everything to get her home to her children. ECMO is the final step in allowing your heart and lung to rest. During COVID, that was the last treatment we could offer them, is that complete, total life support. I'm a firm believer in the power of hearing, and it was important that Bianca know every single day that her children were alive, healthy, and that we were going to get her back to them.
They would allow me to talk to her because I know she could hear me.
You see them bond with these patients who for 30, 40, sometimes 60 days are on these machines, and they were their lifeline.
I can tell you everything. I can tell you who brushed her hair. I can tell you who turned her over, who turned the cooling blanket on and off. I would get the update, and then the nurses, we would talk afterwards.
I remember waking up and looking around. Where am I? How did I get here? And where are my kids?
We filled in the blanks for her, painted that picture of how she got where she got. For her, it was a matter of getting her mother on the phone and telling those baby girls that their mother's coming home.
Something in me knew that in order to heal, I needed to give gratitude to those who saved my life. I owe you guys my life. My whole family, we owe everything to you. Thank you.
Hi, babe, it's okay.
That's wonderful.
Thank you.
Welcome back.
I'm here. It was my first time meeting him, but it wasn't. And there was just that connection there. Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here for my kids.
Mm-hmm.
Remember
yeah.
this one? I don't.
I remember you.
It's okay. And I would say to them, you don't realize that we as patients think about you more than you would ever imagine. And we are so grateful to you.
They weren't the nurses, the doctors. They were our family at Cleveland Clinic.
That's the 2-week-old.
Oh my gosh.
That's the one that I just had before I got sick.
And they gave us our daughter back.
Thank you to the friends, families, and colleagues who joined in our celebration, as well as to everyone who helped organize and execute this production. Also to our President and CEO, Dr. Tom Mihaljevic, and our Chief Caregiver Officer and longtime nurse, Dr. Kelly Hancock. We could not ask for better leaders. Thank you for taking the time to honor our nurses.
This has been the 2023 Maria and Sam Miller Nursing Excellence Awards Ceremony. Thank you for watching, and congratulations to all of tonight's remarkable honorees.